This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
I'm here for Peter. Damn straight.
Always. Welcome back to the Ultimate Spider Cast. Episode 95, I believe. Know what that means?
It's coming. There's your drop.
Anyway, I am Phil. Joining me as always is...
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
That's right.
Or Madam Webhead, whatever you want.
And since next week is episode 96, the reverse of 69, I get Ray instead of Lilith. This will be the
Do me proud, boy! Do me proud!
This will be the last week of Shocktober.
Shocktober went by so quick. I had a lot of fun.
So much fun.
Making fun of her, man.
Wow. So we'll be covering, yes, it's Peter Parker's Spider-Man 51 and 52. Or if you go by legacy numbering, 149 and 150.
We don't do legacy numbering around here.
They actually did legacy numbering on these things.
No, just in case you want to feel special.
Special.
So this artwork is different.
So different, yes. Yeah, for instance,
makes him look super young.
Well, yeah. I mean, they always try to de-age him every so often.
Yeah, I was just I opened it up to reread it. I'm like, wow. I think I was a good 5 years younger the last time I read this, so now I feel super uncomfortable.
I know. I'm trying to remember. Is this the point where they were trying to convince everyone Mary Jane was dead?
Pretty sure, bro.
Let me see. What is the 2003? Yeah, maybe. Or no, she might have came back and said, "Oh yeah, we need a break." Oh, you writers. Damn Mephisto.
Well, you just don't know what to do with Mary Jane because you've made her a helpless damsel the whole time when you didn't have to.
A Victoria's Secret model.
I mean, there's worse ways to get work, but there's also better.
Sure.
In light of the entertainment industry, definitely better. But this is kind of a very somber issue compared to the ones we've been talking about.
Oh yeah, and I dare you not to say the title and not sing it. Just another Manic Monday.
80s.
Ooh.
Calling.
We see you, Zeb Wells. So yeah, we see Peter waking up on a Monday morning.
I really like the cover though.
Oh yeah. I mean, both of them aren't that bad. It's kind of like
the narration. You know how I feel about it. Unless it's Deadpool, unacceptable.
Well, that's the thing. I guess they're fancy anymore because it's they don't do thought bubbles anymore, do they? They do the text boxes.
Yeah, it's to make them different and special.
Maybe people take this literature more seriously. I'll get the last laugh Monday morning with a spider shower.
Ooh,
that's pretty damn bad.
Bubble boo boo.
Yeah,
definitely.
But yeah, no, he's not taking the bus to work. He's in a swing. Oh, let me see this. Then we see her man waking up. Oh boy. So yeah, Herman wakes up listening to the radio, and it's they're saying the supervillain tracking service has asked us to remind you of the supervillain currently on the lam. Dr. Octopus is at large.
Of course he is. He's getting ready for Sinister Sixmas.
The Green Goblin is still considered dangerous, and there have been reports of Stiltman haunting the city's alleyways.
Oh my God. Wow. Look out, Kite Man. You got competition.
Exactly. Oh man, that'd be a cool crossover battle. Stiltman versus Kite Man. Battle of the Z list. But yeah, I guess Herman's waiting for them to, they hear his name, but no, he's like, Stilt Man. I made it for sure. Man,
Oh, silly goose. He's such a sweet summer child, isn't he?
I know. And Standing Yellow alerts are in place for Electro, Vulture, the Lizard, the Rhino, the Scorpion.
Real villains.
I'd be like, man, except for like Stilt Man, who could be a Daredevil villain, all the Spider-Man's villains are running amok.
Yeah.
And that's that. He's like, snobs. You never know where a supervillain is going to pop up, as we see Hydro Man. What? Oh, yeah, of course he's sleeping in a bathtub. he's cursing out the leaky tub. Half of me went right down the drain. Could have woke up in waste treatment again.
Yeah, that's not a practical form to be in. Just saying.
Yeah.
Him and Sandman,
Waste treatment plant. Yep. I mean, if you turn the water in your sleep like that, I mean, I make sure they have a tub that don't leak. A bucket. I mean, how comfortable do you have to be if you can turn the water? Seriously.
I think it's more about the waking up and actually, getting into more of a corporeal form, I suppose.
I guess. Let me see. Yeah. Pete's swinging the work. Her man is driving somewhere. Hydra Man's on the subway. Oh, Lord. And there's a news report. Oh, there's Stilt Man, just like we heard.
Yikes.
He's backing up traffic. I'm going nowhere till that coward Daredevil. And everyone's honking until Daredevil. Will you please shut up? I can't hear myself think.
One of my favorite quotes is, should have punched him in the throat,
Well, who said that? You? No, I like this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I have a 2-hour commute, Peter thinks. Yeah, Stilt Man's just daring people because I'll step on your car at the drop of a hat.
Ooh, oh no, insurance damage. Somebody get Flo from Progressive on the phone.
Oh, Flo versus Stilt Man. And Pete, I would love to hear what his problem is, but I can't be late for work, This is my life, making excuses to hit people really hard. Lilith.
What is this, the Alan Moore story?
A little Hellfire story. Oh, out a little early, aren't we, Stilt Man? Let's face it, that's one costume that screams After Dark. Or at very least, circus tent. This is between me and Daredevil Warcrawler. You're not supposed to be here. But I mean the Lizard here in 5 minutes. This isn't fair.
It's New York. It's crowded, pal.
Oh, yeah. I made this helmet. It has to be Daredevil. I made this helmet so he can't hit me in the face with his stick. Ooh.
Ew, not in the face!
Not
in the face!
A great story. Look, it's been really sad, but I should be going. So Pete just kind of webs him up to the slide pool. My life, more idiocy before 9 a.m. than most people see all day.
Amen, brother.
Depends where you work, brother. All right, so, and then what is this? Hammer Industries, of course.
Talk about a whole nother bag of hammers, huh?
Hey, Kona.
A lot of competition,
Yeah, they're punching in, I guess, waiting around for jobs or whatever. They're testing.
That's kind of hilarious. Just punching in, just another day.
Yeah. I guess they were working on amplifying his gauntlets. But the vibrations. If I can stand a few nosebleeds, if it means a little job security.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
The device's concussive force is virtually off the charts.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Better give me some gauze. Oh, Lord. And then they got Hydro Man in a pole trying to see how much water he can absorb. looking like he has.
Well, his name should be Maxi Pad at that point. Then, just saying.
Oh.
At me, I don't care.
He wishes he was.
It's 2020. We can fight all day. I don't care.
He wishes he was a Maxi Pad.
Record absorption.
What are we doing here, Professor? We're testing the limits of your powers and to better prepare you for future operations. Don't you want to be a team player?
No, it never works out for him when he's a team player. Has he not learned this? Does he not know that?
If you can't get your head in the game, Maury, we're going to have to stick you on the bench. Get it? Maury
His
bench.
head might be in the game, but his heart's not into it. What up, High School Musical fans?
Hydro Man wants to be a big villain, but he's all wet.
It's all washed up. Suck it, Kona.
Suck it, Miller.
I'm sure you appreciate the stability of being an employee of Hammer Industries.
Do they at least get health insurance? Is that what that's all? Is that what it's about? The health insurance?
That's what I'm thinking.
You get a little pension, got a little 401k. Like, what's going on?
A 401k plan.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Sometimes I miss the glamour of a good old-fashioned super feud.
Yeah, okay. I think the pants come off next.
Oh!
That just a quote.
I know. Yeah, because Spider-Man's helping the cops take Stiltman out of that stupid suit.
He's all like, I'm going to be late for class. Dang it.
Well, yeah, after he says the thing about the pants, and he sees this guy's car. Enough with the foreplay. Get out of the road already.
No one-liner for you. That's harsh.
Yeah,
Do you know how low on the totem pole you have to be for Spidey to not give you a one-liner?
I know. Was busy taking a man's pants off, Wells. Come on. But what else? Yeah, it's bad enough. I used to use an excuse last week. You're gonna get me fired.
I just love how it's the Shocker. No respect, dog. Just change your name to Rodney Dangerfield, bro. At this point,
I know. Even the cops complaining. You used to make our jobs easier. Would you like some coffee? The Shocker.
exactly.
No, you only
quotation. The Shocker.
get the Shocker some coffee. You only use it. You only use it down under people.
Yowza.
The Shocker. And then she has Hydra Man if he wants coffee. No thanks, it's dehydrating.
Well, it's funny because there's a rapper called Silk the Shocker. So I was like, is that what I don't. Well, he's in prison now, but still.
Whoa.
Yeah, he stopped using that name, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But
It's in his
around
prison.
this time. Yeah, it probably is.
Whoa. But yeah, no, good. I'm sure that both of you are well aware of the arrangement with Hammer Industries, but if the readers aren't, we provide you with the means to bolster your activities, and in return we get a stake in your extra legal activities, allowing us to bolster our stock while guaranteeing Hammer Inc. a well-trained army for our more personal operations.
Sadly, our supervillain investments have, for the most part, resulted in less than satisfactory results. Of course, looking at your dossiers, I don't have to tell you that. I'm like, yeah, that just didn't seem like a profitable, sustainable business in a world of like 1 billion superheroes.
Yeah, but I can see.
There's only so many banks you can rob,
I can see some,
especially in New York.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, basically. They'd have better luck just hiring the Kool-Aid Man to rob banks. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
He's a Marvel character if you don't know.
I'm sure in this time the two have become quite close. Actually, we've never really. Fact of the matter is, our accountants got a bit optimistic with the revenues.
Ooh.
Yes. So this creative reporting has become the latest war drum for our elected officials to beat. Now we can take the slap on the wrist for cheating.
Oh, don't bother cashing out your 401ks. Damn.
And with Mr. Hammer currently dead, or is it frozen? Oh yeah, I think there was an Iron Man miniseries. They ever defrost him? He was like floating in space in like a chunk of ice. Did they ever bring him back? I don't think so. It's like early 2000s.
That's hilarious.
I remember the issue just ended with him like floating through space in a chunk of ice.
He's like, Captain America came back eventually. It'll be all right. We'll remember him in 50 years. It'll be fine.
Maybe an old man, but he's one cool dude.
Oh, suck it, Kona.
Oh! Everyone's getting you to suck it, Conan. Jeez.
Suck it, Lilith.
Leave the boy alone. Him and his wife are reviewing 31 Halloween movies, 31 days again.
I mean, I'm not reviewing them, but I watched way more than that. I mean, in the month of October, just as, homage to the old gods,
I told him the elf would do one hanging upside down.
Yeah. Good for your circulation. And your flexibility. No, yeah.
What are you trying to say? Effective immediately. All extra legal activities at this location will cease. You both have 1 hour to gather your belongings and vacate the premises. And just between you and me, don't bother cashing in your 401k.
Yep. Get out of here. I should have punched him in the throat. Like I said, that's my favorite line.
There we go. 10 years ago. I'm just saying 10 years ago, I wouldn't have taken this.
Yeah, you would have. Come on. We've been reading this for longer than 10 years. We know.
Yeah, all someone has to do is yell, "Scourge!" What happened? I wake up one morning, I'm just another guy in a suit taking crap from the boss.
I like how he takes the water, though.
I know.
That's kind of funny.
Hydro Man.
He's going to need a place to sleep. Get it?
Oh. I thought it was for the water. Pure water. Oh, and then look who, the constrictor.
Look who shows up.
Constrictor ain't taking nobody's crap. I'll give you redundancy.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but.
Well, there you go. Damn it, that used to be me, Shocker thinks. Oh, good Lord. Then
Meanwhile.
Peter's having dinner with Aunt May.
It's not pancakes.
The Spider-Man suit's hanging out the top of his shirt. I mean, come on. How can
Aunt May's blind now. She's like 1,000. It's fine. He knows what he can get.
Oh, this is, she knows at this point. That's right.
Yeah, unfortunately. Because the issue before this, it's like, ugh, that was so tedious. With her looking over him and the torn up, tedious.
Because she knows at this point, because she's like, you're awful quiet tonight. Not some villain from your past trying to kill you again, is there?
I mean, just another Wednesday.
No, I just went and saw Flash after work. It got me thinking. It seems like every time I turn around, I'm fighting the same guys I've been battling for years. Yeah, I wouldn't want to battle me neither. And more often than not, it's not about anything other than what happened the last time we fought. It's also self-serving. I mean, when I first started, I wanted to help people, keep them safe, or responsibility. If I wanted to fight guys in tights every day, and I've kept wrestling for money in high school.
Wrestling? In high school? Peter Parker. I think she thinks he means the other kind of wrestling. For money.
What the F?
Her reaction, I'm just saying. It's not like we haven't seen her watch actual wrestling matches, so I'm thinking she's thinking porn.
Whoa.
I like how he just goes up to the ceiling. She's like, you get down from there right now, mister.
I'm just hanging around. What, I'm not allowed to show off for my Aunt May? Oh, I get it. You prefer me as a wallflower. Get it?
And then May, my dear, I could have been a swinger. You don't talk to a 1,000-year-old lady like that. I'm just saying. Have some respect, sir. Uncle Ben raised you better than that.
Well, yeah, he tries to swing from the ceiling and then it snaps.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
They made Aunt May look like 1 billion years old in this one too.
Look at Peter.
Meanwhile, he looks like he's 5.
I look at it. Jeez. How can anyone hate you? I'll never know. And they know it may seem old-fashioned, but some people people are responsible for their own actions. You're a sensitive boy, Peter.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink, just to be safe.
It's all too easily becomes an excuse to do nothing. Sometimes good men need a little blind enthusiasm.
You're a sensitive boy, Peter.
Oh yeah, I forgot Flash is in a coma. Thank you, Norman.
I didn't forget.
And then
I
Shocker.
wouldn't want to. If I was you, I wouldn't want to wake up neither.
Whoa!
I mean, come on, Flash is pretty useless.
And then who wrote this? I mean, then Shocker and Hydro Man are sitting around a Denny's or a Demi.
Right? And I was like, was that product placement? I'm gonna say it was product placement.
Or is that an M instead of two N's?
No, that's Denny's, homie.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, but I don't know.
Oh no, it's Demi's. You're right. 1 M.
Uh,
Okay, I'll allow it. But we know those red booths, bro. And the crappy broken down tables. We know what you're alluding to.
And the sign, yeah. I mean, the waitress is all mad because they're just ordering water.
It must be his pillow. Hydro Man's pillow.
So what do you think? An assassination? We can call my contacts in the mob. They've always got someone to kill. Hydro Man's like, you're thinking small scale. It's not going to get us on the front page.
Why would you want to be on the front page? Like, bro, I'm going to tell you, if I was a supervillain, I'd be a supervillain nobody knew about.
Well, it's a shocker.
There'd just be this crime wave, and they couldn't figure it out.
Well, that's a shocker thing. I was thinking about taking it down a notch. You know what I mean?
Goodness, don't be... You live in Marvel's New York!
I know. Look, I used to be the best safe cracker in town. Made a lot of money in it, too. Then I came up with my vibro units and I just had to look at a safe and make a crack. But I had to wear this suit for protection. And if you haven't noticed, it's a little flamboyant. Next thing you know,
At least he gets to take off the mask in this issue. So there's that.
Next thing you know, I'm a supervillain. And let me tell you, that's when I stopped making money. The Avengers start showing up.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. School him.
That's what he said. Yeah, he said the Avengers start showing up instead of the cops. Before you know it, I was caught up in the game, starting looking for clout instead of cash. Fought Spider-Man.
Dude, if you kill Spider-Man, you're just going to make it worse on yourself. He is beloved, bro. What are you thinking? And again, it's Marvel's New York. There's a billion superheroes.
And I'm the best safe cracker in the world, and I have a dime for the show for it.
Team up with the Kool-Aid Man. That's the crossover we really need. Shocker and the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. I hate Spider-Man when he shows up and informs me I won't be bringing home my money. Yes. Hell yes. But I just do not run into him, if you know what I mean. And then Hydro Man. Yeah, I've really got nothing better to do than look for paybacks. I'm not getting any older. You mean younger? No, I'm not getting any older. I don't think I've aged a day since Spider-Man turned me into a freak.
Ooh, interesting.
Well, yeah, that's his. Was he like in the Navy or something? And like there was some reactor or something got knocked off a ship.
Something reactor, and him and Sammy got kind of the same origin.
He got knocked into the water with the reactor. Yeah. Remember, if you have any form of power or electricity near something, yeah, you're gonna get powers like electro and like power lines and lightning.
Exactly. So original.
I do like that Sim Wells actually did bring up Scourge because Shocker's like, do you ever see Behind the Music? Time is passing.
Yeah.
We're nobodies. Remember when that guy Scourge was shooting up villains? I was petrified. Now I almost wish he would come after me. I'd dodge a few caps, but then I was a player again.
This is like so sad, you know?
I know.
You find your score, Shocker. I'll take care of Spider-Man.
Let's kill Spider-Man.
Be continued.
I know. That's like the weirdest ending. Yeah, they're just like, as them walking out of the
Well, like most nights, that's how you ended at a Denny's parking lot. I'm just saying, like back in high school, after you drink your 19 cups of coffee and smoke your cigarettes, you go to the parking lot and disperse.
I mean,
I get it.
Do you see why we complain about modern comics? People, it's just like, well, the only action we really got was Spider-Man taking down and then the rest was just people standing around talking.
Who wrote this, Bendis?
He could have. He was around.
I know. Not on this particular one.
Bendis.
Yeah, he was on Ultimate Spider-Man.
God. I don't know. I did like kind of I don't know if the purpose was just the mundane and monotonous life of like being a villain. If that was the whole purpose of this like 2 little part arc or whatever.
Does it seem really manic to you?
I mean, it's depressing as hell.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it's
kind of just an odd choice.
Yeah.
But it works. But yeah, I don't really come to a Spider-Man book for talky.
I mean, there's
come for punchy, thwippy, you know? And a little bit of Mary Jane's lingerie, you know?
But yeah, I mean, the second one gets a little more action in it. Those two sit standing in an alley. You drink a lot of water, Herman. Don't call me Herman. I'm trying to get in the zone here. Whatever. Do you drink a lot of water? The shocker.
Well, let me tell you, I'm an H2O connoisseur. You are what you drink. Get it? Oh, he gets it.
Pure water isn't a meal. I need something with a little more substance. Helps me keep a pigment. Now, seawater, that's pretty good, but it's not
electrolytes. He's absolutely right. Alkaline water, people.
But a bad aftertaste. So I need the minerals.
That's too expensive.
Yeah, the Hammer Boy told me to need minerals to increase his control. So if I had my way, I'd sip Evian every day.
Actually, it'd be more like Perrier, but I'm not gonna judge.
Well, he goes, that's the mineral water, right?
It's not.
Used to be you'd have.
Oh, he said open an account with Poland Springs. Product placement.
Oh, because he's standing by an outside spigot. Yeah, he was like, are you sure we need this much water? So I'm trying to say is this city water will work in a pinch, but if we finish this job, I'm gonna need. Oh yeah.
Well, it's got minerals, more like rust and.
This job's getting finished one way or the other, Hydra Man. I score today or I don't go home.
Well, guess what, Herman?
Sound like Lois.
Get 3 hats and a cot somewhere.
So they walk into this bank. Where do you keep the safe deposit boxes? Why are you interested in the one?
No, I'm interested in all of them, lady.
Trista. Oh, she's like, oh, well, you're a big one, aren't you? Well, you must get hit on all the time.
What we got here is a good old-fashioned bank robbery, guys.
I guess Hydra Man's all big because he absorbs all this water.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Ah!
Oh, yeah!
Nothing I can't handle, sweetheart. Kind of sweating. Oh, yep, where's the bath? And he just falls apart and the bank gets flooded.
Also, another 80s reference. Everybody's working for the weekend.
Yep. Lord, and then Spider-Man's, was it 2 muggers or something he has webbed up in an alley? He's talking to their victim. What, Joe? What do you think will look better on the... do you think they look better on this wall or should I move them over there?
Doing a little decorate with my fellow man.
You guys are hilarious. Savor it while you can. I doubt the boys in blue are going to do a routine. Thanks, Spider-Man. Getting mugged would have really blown my weekend. Jeez. And of course, convenient plot point. He just sees the water
as always
flown out of the bank. Holy. Yep.
He's always in the right place at the right time. It's just uncanny. Oh, wait, that's the wrong property. Sorry.
It's amazing.
It's spectacular, damn it.
It's his real superpower. This is real professional. What the hell was that? I got a little excited. Oh! So the chick hit on him and he was all lost control of that water. Okay. We agreed you weren't going to fly. You know, he should have been like,
this is real professional. This is like if Seinfeld were supervillains.
So Hydra Man was a little premature.
Oh.
Don't worry, Maury. It happens to all supervillains. You? No. Oh Lord! And then they grab, I guess, one of the bank employees. I push a button and
This looks like fanfic.
I push a button and your thorax vibrates through your back. The deposit box is now.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
We don't have much time. If this doesn't work, we bail. Oh, please, we're supervillains. Let's act like it. Let's just get it done and get out of here. Unless you wanted to snag that teller's phone number. You're mean when you're jealous. Oh, yeah, so the safe deposit boxes aren't airtight, so Hydra Man can get in there. They're strong. You have to hit as soon as I get them pressurized. Oh! So Maury pressurizes the boxes and Shocker shocks him. Hit me! Hit me with your best shot. Boom! In true CW fashion, the minute those boxes are open, Herman takes his mask off. Huh, we did it. Mm, 600 boxes in 30 seconds. Nice. What did I say? Hydro. The mob patronizes this. Oh, they're ripping off the mob. Oh, even if the dough runs out, we can blackmail them for years. Oh, so they're trying to rip off the mob, Lilith Hellfire.
That's right.
No. Right. Hey, Maury. Got about 30 seconds to pull yourself back together before.
Hey there, sunshine. Looking like Scrooge McDuck with two big old money bags.
All this talk about patriotism seems like you guys could lay off the federal banks for a while. Hey, I was going to spend it here.
Nice.
You better you do best to stay out of this, punk. Don't give me a reason to stick around and finish you off. This is Lilith.
Don't flatter yourself.
Whoa. Whoa.
Look how big it is.
You mean to tell me this isn't an elaborate plot to draw me into the open?
How many times are you going to be blindsided today, Parker? Same thing I was thinking.
Ah,
Oh, great. A team up.
these usually go well.
Like, who are you, Deadpool? What the hell?
Sorry, pal. Me and the Shocker are on the same page. I just wanted to make you die. That's when the sprinklers go off. I can't be good. How long can you hold your breath? Why? You forget to brush your teeth?
Keep joking, funny man.
I can make your bladder empty just by thinking about it.
Whoa. It's not that kind of party, homie.
Nah. Congratulations, he says.
I like how he's like almost finished. You got him? Oh, yeah, I got him. I
Hello.
hate it when you guys talk about me like I'm not here.
I love when Hydra Man was talking about emptying his bladder. On second thought, it's a good thing I went before I left. I owe you one, Aunt May.
Yikes.
So yes, this is Shocker Stone Blast. Hydra Man, how about a heads up next time? Spider-Man kicks Hydra Man heads up. And where do you think you're going?
Oh, another one of the pet peeves. I hate it when they try to keep up with the puns.
Ah! Good thing
Is that like meta fourth wall breaking?
I don't know. Good thing I was blessed with a paralyzing fear of drowning.
Aren't we all though?
Exactly. Hydra Man, he's not letting go. I'm gonna hit him again. No. You got him. He's ruining everything. Punk's drowning, and he won't let me go. Okay, then. You want to get crazy? You want to get crazy? Let's get crazy. You want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
Okay, hold on. I gotta change this real quick.
So basically, Shocker throws a zap, and it zaps everybody because the water's everywhere. Duh. Ha! I told you. Says Spider-Man. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing. Freeze, Shocker. I guess the
Frame of the day. Look up, Philip.
Oh, nice.
Where even is this artwork, bro?
I know, man. Everybody looks like Jay Leno. It's like, come on.
No, No, they look like Mac McMoon Knight from the McDonald's toy. Yes, I'm old. Suck it.
No, jeez. Oh,
Suck, suck.
uncool Shocker. Yeah, 'cause he's trying to get past the cops. No way.
Free Shocker, we have you surrounded. It's the Shocker. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's our shtick, homie.
Exactly. Shocker's looking worn out there. It's over, Shocker. You've done enough damage. Hydro, keep him away from me. I will not fail again. You're gonna let me go home. Oh boy. Shocker, stop. Your gauntlets are going to explode. Hydro Man and Shocker, the dumbest team up ever.
Damn. That is the most Wade Wilson thing I've ever heard Peter Parker say.
I know. Come on, jerk, where are you? Don't. Shocker, don't laugh at me. Think my ribs are poking through my chest? You always said I look like a pincushion. Ew.
Well, I mean, it's true. We've said it. We've said worse.
I know. And then he's like, hold on, the paramedics are on the way. Shocker even says, get Hydro. He's like, I think you turned him into steam. Damn it, why wouldn't you let me get away with it just once? If I could do it just once. Well, why can't you let me go? Why do you always come running? Look, Shocker, I'm not in the mood for a hero-villain heart-to-heart right now, okay? I'm tired of explaining myself to people like you. People like me?
People like me? What makes you so different?
Short answer, Shocker. You're selfish. I'm not.
We've seen you be selfish, Pete. Calm down. You're like on the thin line of being a villain at times, so I don't...
Well, or at least I try not to be.
Yeah, I got a floating head of guilt over here. You don't. That's what makes us different.
Now grow up, my organs feel numb, and I'm going home.
That's what us heroes get to do.
And that's the whole team. That's the whole story, kids.
I think he summed it up. Shocker and Hydro, the dumbest team up ever.
That's true.
And hopefully we don't have any more Zebwell stories for quite a while.
Shocker didn't even get like a power upgrade for a page and a half like he did last time.
I know. It was just, I think it was kind of, they wanted to do, the fire and water, or, the oil and vinegar don't mix kind of thing.
Yeah. And it's just
Hydro Man's about as low on the totem pole as Shocker is, so.
And these guys are being forgotten.
I get it. Like, it makes sense on paper. Just.
Yeah. I don't know. Again,
I want somebody to care about the Shocker and make me care about the Shocker.
I get it.
Chip Zdarsky, come get on the Shocker little 4-part miniseries, bro.
I was gonna say they didn't have him in Superior Foes of Spider-Man, did they? I don't know, but yeah. All right, Lilith Hellfire, I have a question for you. What was your favorite Shocker story this month?
What was the second one we did?
The Amazing issue last week. Amazing,
yes,
64. Yeah,
I think that's gonna be the fave.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite of the three. Yeah.
I just feel like he's just not utilized no matter however he's featured. I feel like this was the most focused one on Shocker out of all of them, but it's just still something. He's just kind of a whiny baby.
And too much talky talk,
Yeah. I mean, they kind of made it for it because it was a 2-parter, so there was a lot of flipping around and whatnot, but
it was like a lot of setup.
Yeah, so much setup.
It's gonna be huge, and it was a bank job. I mean, don't get me wrong. I missed the days when they, villains would just try to rob a bank, but I don't know.
In a white suit.
Well, true, and the art did this no favor. I mean,
it's not my personal preference for a Spider-Man book. That style can work well with other characters. Like I could see Deadpool working okay with this. Cable, things like that.
I don't know.
It's not a Spider-Man book. I like crisp, sharp lines.
Yeah.
It's just too round and jumping out at you too much. I don't know how to explain it. And then at the same time, it's not frenetic enough. The panel construction was kind of off, so the story didn't flow as well as it could have.
Yeah, you have to watch with Spider-Man stories. Gotta portray emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's my favorite for like a superhero story. Maybe like an Archie or something.
Archie art is actually pretty good.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying, something more real world.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, I was flipping through my list of indie books that I'm gonna recommend you, I came across some Chip Zdarsky Archie stuff, actually, the Jughead stuff.
Okay,
so.
I'll give it a try. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you say flipping or flipping?
Either way.
Okay. Oh, but hey, would you like to hear what Ray had to think of this shocker issue?
Yes, I'd love to hear what good old Ray had to say.
Ray. All right. Oh. Damn
he's so positive, so I'm so curious on what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Ray. New computer. So, new computer. Who dis? But yeah, I don't have your artwork. So this time we'll have to go artless. So, just like
no, I don't have to look at his nostrils for 8 minutes.
No
horror.
642. He gave you a little over 6, love. 6 almost.
I'll be satisfied with that just this one time.
Hey, Quantum.
Again.
Hey, Quantum done this week. What did we get? Like 3 minutes and some. So hey, he's giving you twice what he's giving Kona. Whoa. Ray's giving Lil twice as much as he's giving Kona.
Because I know
nobody tell Finn.
Long. Because I know Lilith likes it long.
Try it. Don't tell Ev. All right, everyone. No graphic this time, but if you're listening on the podcast anyway, you're like, I don't care. Here we go. Feedback from our friend Ray from Last Sons of Krypton, a Superman podcast. Again, last episode was over 4 hours long. To know
her is to fear her.
The Lilith Hellfire story. No, a Spider-Woman podcast. Last Tuesday of every month, which will include next episode of Ultimate Spider Cast. You can hear him talking all things Scarlet Spider with me. Usually Matt
Sausage Fest!
And usually Matt Kona, but not next episode. And of course, the big one.
Look how big it is.
Yes. Into the Night.
V! Oh, we nailed it.
I know. The Moon Knight podcast. Again, when you listen to his last couple episodes, man, when he does his intro, you could hear him saying, "Oh, don't go over the top on the."
The.
He takes like a pause. He takes like a slight pause. You're like, "Into the Night." Hello, welcome back to Into the Night.
He should just use our drop. He should just use it.
Oh yeah, Ray, if you want our drop, man, we'll record you a clean one. All right, so here's what Ray had to say about Peter Parker 51 and 52.
Hello, Phil and Lilith. This is Ray. I'm going to be dropping in some thoughts for Peter Parker, Spider-Man 51, 52. Thankfully, I did a bit of searching. It's all available on Marvel Unlimited. I almost read I think Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man. I think it was the early 80s or late 70s, 51, 52. But no shocker insight there, so I did a bit more trawling and I found the irrelevant issues. So just generally speaking, over the 2 issues, I've read them literally just now. And I guess initially I was really off-put by Herrera's art, but I quickly, adapted to just at first getting used to it and tolerating it, but then kind of liking it. The biggest thing for me was, I guess, his representation of Maury Bench, Hydra Man. I loved the way he drew him in his water form. Initially, the looks of Peter Parker and Herman Schultz was a bit weird. I mean, even more so Herman. He was very kind of, how shall I say, kind of rounded and over exaggerated. So I found that a little weird, but as the 2 issues went along, I really enjoyed it. And I've got to say, Zub Wells, sorry, is it Zub? Anyway, he was really good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed. There was so much, a really good integration of character interaction between Maury Bench and Herman, the Shocker. There was some nice thoughts of Spider-Man. Again, he kind of takes the back seat to his his rogues. So this really is, for me, more of a Herman Schultz Hydra Man story with Spider-Man kind of jumping in. But really, really good. And the action was so much fun as well. You get to see really different aspects of Hydra Man and the Shocker. I mean, we're back to that Shocker being upgraded with some more tech, so there's not too much there. But I'm just loving the way Hydra Man was portrayed here. I love the way that Wells actually had him very attuned to water, as in like drinking it all the time. I found it hilarious when they were in the bar and he was just he was drinking glasses of water, and that very sarcastic bartender comes over and says, I know you guys are spending big, but can you think of maybe keeping it down a little?
So the bar, it's Denny's. They don't have Denny's down there.
It's really good.
I don't think they do.
Both figuring out
It's a
what
chain restaurant,
they
right?
wanted to do. Herman Schultz talking about his safe cracking days, Maury Bench wanting to build a reputation, and then essentially forming their team up. But that whole sequence with that ending with the diner submerged, the interior submerged, was really cool. Also, the Hammer Company and them testing out the powers of both Hydra Man and Shocker, I thought was very interesting. Again, Wells' humor, I really did enjoy. I think he's got a good voice for Spider-Man, but across the board, he's got a great handle of all the characters. And again, there was that little sequence, the little act with the Constrictor at the end, taking care of Mr. Morrell, when Herman was saying, back in the day, I used to kind of just be a bit more old school and kind of stand up to these suits. And what are we doing? We're now in suits, but we're working for a company. This is really weird. And it's a kind of a nice little statement of, I guess, how classic comic book heroes and villains have translated to the more modern day, where everything is a little bit more corporate. I mean, you look at Stark Industries, Peter Parker Industries, Oscorp, that sort of stuff. So, no, you're really enjoyable. I mean, I guess, just across the whole board, it was a really, really nice. I just loved it. I would give it an A, maybe.
Whoa.
Maybe even an A+ over both of them. It was
He's
just
such a sweet summer child.
I don't know. I can't laud it enough. It was. I really enjoyed it, and I might have egg on my face. And I know we all have different opinions, but it'd be quite funny if both of you didn't like it, or if you hated it, then would it be very polarizing. But for me, the highlight was Hydra Man. What else was there he did? He the way he was like sucking up all the water as well. Even his talk about Evian water and seawater. I loved how Wells was exploring his kind of power set. I do find him a very intriguing character, and also as well him kind of cracking on to all the ladies. Oh, and that joke, I had to laugh when he kind of exploded, and Herman said, "What happened there?" Just after he was talking to that receptionist, and he said, "Oh yeah, I got a little too excited." So very funny. Admittedly, some juvenile humor, but it still makes me laugh, and I just loved it. Anyway, I'll get off the recorder now, but yeah, really enjoyed it. A+. Anyway, interesting as always to hear what you have to say. Where do you pick Hydra Man? Is he one of your faves? I think he's fast becoming one of my favorite Spider villains. And Shocker, what did you think of Shocker's representation? He's very much evolved now for me from that kind of scared guy running away from Scourge. He's now kind of really wanting to
Are you Scourge?
make a mark on his own, but unfortunately he does seem like a bit of a tragic figure, the ultimate loser, in that he just doesn't seem to get a break, and he was almost begging Spider-Man at the end, like, can't you just let me have one? But he's his own foil, because at the end he overuses his new tech, and he literally defeats himself. But I loved also just finally his desperation at the end, showing that he just really didn't care. He was close to killing those cops. I think that came later in. In a very short amount of time, a really nice kind of look inside the mind of Herman Schultz from Wells. But yeah, loved this. Anyway, catch you later.
They do have Denny's in Australia, or at least they did up until like the early 2000s. I don't know if they still have Denny's, but they used to have Denny's.
Oh, maybe we forgot. But
maybe he didn't catch it. The Demis, maybe he didn't catch it.
But A+?
Yeah, I give it a solid C-. But he, like I said, he's so positive. He has such a different take on it. That's why I love hearing feedback. Hints, guys. Hello?
I mean, what'd you say, C-?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm probably more like the C+ territory, maybe. I don't know if I can go with B-, but probably C+.
Yeah, it's average, and it's the artwork. I can't get around it. If the artwork was better, I could have probably bumped it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like if you're gonna have a story with this much talk, at least give me something good to look at. Better art.
Like I said, this is not the style for Spider-Man that I'm accustomed to, that I'm acquainted with, that I think works best for the story. And I can't believe this. How long did this book go for? But he left. I know he left. He didn't stay the whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, it almost seemed like it shouldn't have been in a book with Peter Parker in the title. It seemed like a Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, or.
When you want to be a part of Deadly Foes, but they don't invite you.
Well, he ran away last time.
Exactly.
All right, before we get out of here, so did you read Amazing 850 and then 50?
I did. While I loved 850, quote unquote, that was a $10 book.
Oh, we did talk 850 last time.
We did.
Yeah.
But 50 being slightly less money, I felt was a better value. I don't know. It just I love when they do like the little various stories or whatever. It's a big issue, but I also don't like being interrupted in my in my story.
Yeah.
kind of thing. So.
And I don't think 50 didn't have the backup stories like 850.
Exactly.
It was a little smaller, yeah. But it was still, what, $6?
Yeah. Which I appreciate. I thought that they really kind of stepped up the art. Everything really popped. I enjoyed the more cohesive version of storytelling that was in the book.
And what did you think?
Because we've been waiting forever. Well, quote unquote, forever.
What did you think about Kindred?
Okay. I'll give it to him. Not my favorite thing they could have done.
Yeah, it just seems like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to be the one.
But I'm like, that guy wasn't supposed to be dead unless it happened off panel or something, or unless something's gone wrong.
They think we're stupid.
Or are they finally going to address the one more day thing? Because I don't know what Spider-Man.
They've been threatening us that they will, so I thought they were for sure.
Well, Spider-Man said something to Doctor Strange about about making a deal or something, and Doctor Strange is like, you don't think a deal like that was going to come back and bite you? I think you mentioned a demon. He's like, you didn't think the deal was. So yeah, so maybe they're finally addressing that. It's like, Quesada, you thought you were just gonna have Spider-Man make a deal with the devil and nothing was ever going to come of it
until you died.
Exactly.
He's like, oh no, was that the evil robot the whole time? Damn you, Otto!
Because no, we should spoil it, but I was gonna say it's like one more day, brand new day is what brought back the guy who Kindred's supposed to be.
Yeah, so I think we are, but that's not a way to. I don't know. That's not a way to hype it up because we do need to address it. It's been way too long.
I mean, it's been over 10 years. We should better address it.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's what I was hyped for. They've given us all the clues, and I do still think they're going to go down that road, but I think they still feel like they want to tease us a little more. Maybe issue 75 will be the issue, guys. That's our next big mile marker, guys. That's what they do. They have to spread it out.
At least it's twice a month.
Yeah, well, that's the saving grace.
Yeah, so what? Just another year, baby.
I don't know, man. I don't know. They're really Spider-Man is suffering from the same thing that Batman's suffering from. Overexposure.
Batman.
Yeah, but that's the only thing that sells, over there. And then Spider-Man's probably their top seller of Marvel.
Yeah. But it doesn't have to be that way. They keep trying to do all these events with X-Men. I don't honestly. X-Men can stay in the X-Men universe, and they don't have to cross over with anybody. I'm fine with that. I prefer it that way.
Exactly.
But Fantastic Four makes more sense for them to do team ups than it does for X-Men. I'm just saying. So, just food for thought, Marvel.
X-Men are just
leave my X-Men alone. Set them back to the old status quo that everybody effing loved.
and clean up that X. so many characters. It's like, you know,
like, wasn't the point of having him do that whole thing was to clean it up and get it set up for supposedly the MCU, whatever that means?
It's worse because they even resurrected all the
it's more convoluted than ever. I don't get it.
Resurrected all the dead.
Oh, wait, we do have Spider-Man news. I guess that was debunked about
Toby and Andrew. Yeah,
which I knew that. I don't know who believed that.
I figured that was a we got this covered thing. Yeah.
I'm just still shocked that, you know, the lady that they said was going to be She-Hulk, all of a sudden, like a month later, is like, no, I don't know how that happened.
Well, like Charlie was saying last night, is it a trick where she's like, you know, I'm playing Jennifer Walters, not She-Hulk, so, you know, are they going to have some?
I think that would piss a lot of people off.
True. Or is this?
And at that point, you just don't say anything. Like, she had never made an interview about it. She never made a statement on social media, so you don't have to address it. It's just, yeah, that was a rumor, got leaked. I didn't do anything.
Or did she get cast, but she's not the main character?
Yeah, somebody saw her name and she's a pretty big name, put two and two together, and it wasn't the right news.
Maybe she's the villain or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool if she's still a part of the She-Hulk world, because she's a great actress, and she'll bring a lot of fans to the show, for sure.
Oh, yeah. And where's our Moon Knight announcement already?
Are they backing down on the Moon Knight?
No, but you know.
For all we know, it could be shot completely and like air in February. For all we know, Marvel's just that secretive, bro.
Tricky Dicky.
You know,
I'm just curious to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I want to see
so much stuff that needs to come out that hasn't.
Get it go.
I don't even care about Black Widow at this point. I don't care about Wonder Woman. Y'all didn't shoot your shot. I don't care.
Just stream them, people. Come on. I know. Theaters.
I mean, I don't want to kill the movie theater either, but it's happened. There's no saving it unless Walmart's going to buy a movie theater.
If you're not going to release them at the theaters, just stream them.
Come on, Jeff Bezos, do something with your money. I defend you all the time. The least you can do is buy a chain of movie theaters, bro. You can afford it.
Come on, Lex. All right. So should we get out of here?
Definitely.
All right. So everyone, again, next week, Ray and I will be here to cover some more Scarlet Spider. And then,
sausage.
Sausage.
Thank you.
And then you know what that means. After that, we start November.
Gobble, gobble, mother.
The band has been looking good.
Gobble, gobble.
Hobgobble Gobble Month, second annual.
Get ready, you jive turkeys.
All things Jason McIndale.
Gobble, gobble.
Talk about a jive turkey, bro.
Couple of balls down the gob.
That's right, pumpkin bombs. So stay tuned for that. I believe the first one, what is it? Web of Spider-Man 38? The drunk Spider-Man story. I think that's the first one.
Superman did it better.
So if Lilith Hellfire's ever been able to relate to Spider-Man, she will in 2 weeks. All right, so all that's left is going to be Hobgobble Gobble Month, and then right in the Sinister Sixmas. Jeez.
What is this? Some kind of Marvel promotion? Just event after event, theme after theme.
Because
come on, Philip.
Lilith the band's big events every month.
I know Lilith likes it long.
Get out of here.
Because I know
Play the music.
Long.
I'm going to do plugs. All right, everyone. So send your thoughts on all the upcoming events, on all of our shows. How big does Lilith like it? All of it. Email us, capesadelunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook. We even have a Facebook group for our Web of Spider-Man Facebook group. We're over 250 members already.
It's over 250.
Yeah, we got to chase that into the night group. I think they're over 1,000, maybe. Ray likes it. Ray likes it big and long. Alrighty. So yes, follow us on Facebook pages, Facebook groups, Twitter, Instagram. Find links to all of our shows, all the social media, links to this YouTube channel. Go subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. Links to the Patreon. We talk all things Star Trek. Links to merch. Yep, there's the merch. I feel my soul leaving my body. All of it, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Caped and Lunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio. Did you hear that? If you didn't, go get yourself some Tweaked Audio headphones. Hunt a Killer. Because why, love?
Because Michelle Gray needs our help, guys.
That's right. That's
and
right.
we got a fancy dancy code for both of those.
That's right. Use the code Southgate for discounts on both of those. And for those of you types who like to read, which I saw a depressing statistic the other day about how a big portion of our population doesn't like to read, but you do. So go pick up Pod Life the book, Volume 1, now in digital and paperback. And when you go on Amazon, because you know that's where you're going, Amazon for that and so much more, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Doesn't matter if it's YouTube or the podcast. It's down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, this madness, the network, and of course, that popular supervillain, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. Please kick me in the pants. You're weak sauce.
And ask no question.
I drift over to my pocket.
Lilith, speaking of supervillains, Lilith Hellfire.
Hey, y'all, if you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. What else? If you want to hang out with me on Instagram, you can find me on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. I jumped on TikTok before it got completely banned, so now you can find me there at Lilith Hellfire 69. Our president is petty. More petty than Phil.
Oh, how dare you.
All right, I'll take it.
In the face. It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling.
I hate you so much.
Don't choke there, dear. Anyway, again, thank you for joining us. Come back next week, Scarlet Spider, with me and Lilith's favorite Australian. And then come back here in 2 weeks for the start of Gobble Gobble Month. Year 2. Year 2.
Electric Boogaloo!
But until then, swing on that.
Twist.